What's going on YouTube? It's been a minute. We've been really focused on our podcast here, the Fit, Healthy, and Happy podcast. You can give that a listen down below. Make sure you're checking that out. Amazing content coming out every Monday and Thursday. But we're going to get back on our YouTube game. We're going to get back more to our roots and do some fun videos teaching you some tips and tricks. And today we're going to actually cover an episode we did on the podcast, 5 tips to instantly look more jacked. And you know, this will sound gimmicky, but it's not at all. This works. It's incredible. There's 5 little things you can do to really make a difference, an instant difference in your physique. What's number 1?
Number 1 is get a tan. So these are things that you can instantly do without obviously getting more jacked and lifting weights every single day or just eating better. But getting a tan will definitely bring out all the cuts and the muscles that you've been working hard towards. When summer comes, you'll notice you'll look a lot bigger, a lot fuller, and that's not just because you've been working really hard, but also because the sun's coming down, you're looking more tan, and it's gonna make you look a lot more in shape.
Exactly. If you have a tan, it's going to fill in your cuts. That's why, like, when you compete, you actually get a full spray tan. We'll show some B-roll of that. It's pretty hilarious doing that. I don't like to necessarily go to that extreme, but you know, it's a good motivator to try to look your best, go to the beach, enjoy it, show off some of the gains, have some fun with it. And if it's a winter or you don't have access to the sun and you don't want to damage your skin, check out a self tanner like the one I have on the screen. This is the one I use a little bit in the winter when I find I'm looking super pasty and not my most cut up self. You know, sometimes I'll do that for some motivator for the gym. Lasts about like 5 days to a week, so definitely something to check out.
Number 2 is you've got to make sure to wear appealing clothing. I can't tell you how many times a lot of people are in the gym just wearing like extra large hoodies and then just these like baggy sweatpants, but you'll always feel and look way better when you have something that hugs the sleeves a bit better, a tank top, something that just kind of really shows your physique that you've been working hard towards.
This is a great example. The shirt's super baggy and oversized, and I do not look good. I instantly look way smaller. Number 3 is to get pumped up. We didn't do that yet, unfortunately. You know, normally we'd be going to the gym, but we said, kind of get back on the YouTube video. But when you're a natural lifter, you know, you're actually gonna have a little bit thicker skin. You know, not everything's gonna be pressing out as hard. And that's why really roided up people constantly look pumped. They take their shirt off and you're like, what the heck? You know, but the difference between me just chilling here right now without a ton of blood kind of flowing through the muscles, pushing everything out, is very different than me at the gym. You can see some videos of us pumped up at the gym. Even Kyle, you can see those veins coming out. Everything comes into form. So a great example to get a quick pump is just to utilize a red band. You know, do some curls. Even if you have a buddy with you, you get them to hold your towel. You're at the beach, you can do some curls, some push downs, do some push-ups. You really want to focus on building out that chest, those shoulders, and those arms. If you want a nice pump for the beach or wherever you're going, or you want to look a little bigger, just a good motivation. And you know, we always joke when we see people at the gym on Friday nights, we call them the pre-club pump crew. They're in there, you know, getting a pump so they look extra big before they go see the ladies.
Yeah, and unfortunately this isn't going to last too long, but definitely, like Josh mentioned, I really highly recommend focusing on the shoulders, the biceps, and the triceps. And as a little bonus, we're going to give you a free pre-club or beach pump up workout down in the description. Just make sure to smash that like button. This is 20 to 30 minutes of just exercising you to get pumped up before going out.
Number 4 is to posture yourself up, stand confident. You know, as silly as it sounds, even if I just have my shoulders forward, my arms down, I'm hunched over, I look shorter, I look less confident, I look less strong. When you stand up strong and you know you walk like you got something going on, it makes such a difference. I mean, I'm sure we all know that girl who's like 5 foot tall, but she walks like she owns the world, and you're like, oh, I better get out of her way, she's gonna mess me up, right? So you can really exemplify your physique by just standing up strong, rolling those shoulders back, squeezing those abs. Muscles are made to contract and expand, so even your stomach, if you just sit normal, you can see my abs kind of protrude forward, even though you can see the outline of the ab. But when you're squeezing and standing confident, it's just such a difference, right? So really squeezing that stomach, and as silly as it sounds, is something I've been doing since grade 7. I remember I thought I was getting a bit of a tummy, so I learned to engage it, and I've actually had incredible abs ever since, and I credit a lot of that to actually being aware, squeezing and contracting them. Awareness when you're working muscle is everything, and the same goes just how you present yourself. Stand up strong, stand up confident, and get it.
You'll always look more in shape and always engage those glutes. Squeeze the glutes when you're standing still just to posture yourself a lot better. So chest up, abs engaged, glutes engaged, you're good to go.
Then before giving you number 5, which is an actual really cool trick that will make all the difference, is what we use for our competitors, and it's gonna blow your mind. But we have a special going on, okay? So on our podcast, we said, we wanna work with people that are motivated, that are hungry, that are not waiting till tomorrow. They're not tomorrow Timmy. They're not saying, oh, I'll start, you know, tomorrow, next year, whatever. With New Year's just around the corner, we did a 90-day New Year transformation special where people could jump in at an incredible price into online coaching and get started towards becoming their best self. Now, obviously, there's only about 60 days left, so we'd love to take a few people over from YouTube, some of our really dedicated community who thinks they're doing okay, who thinks they're doing good. You know, know, you're doing all the things right, but you want to go from good to great. You want to have someone just nailing down your nutrition, your oversight, your training regimen to have the best possible program for you to progress. So click the first link in the description down below, shoot us an email to take advantage of this offer. It's an incredible deal. You don't want to miss out on this, and we can only take out a few people. So make sure you actually submit a really good inquiry. But we're looking forward to working with some motivated individuals who are not tomorrow Timmies, who are ready to get it. What's number 5?
Number 5, manipulate carbs as well as sodium. So a lot of times, especially if you have an event coming up, you're not going to want to just deprive yourself of carbs for the full week leading up. You're going to want to actually do a bit of a carb load. So this is something that, as Josh mentioned, we have a lot of competitors, or even just you want to look good for some special event, you want to use carbs and sodium to your advantage.
Add on to what he said, to utilize this in your own life, think of physique competitors. You know, a lot of people don't front load or back load, they eat super clean, then they go up and after the show they have a cheat meal, they wake up the next day and they look better. So a lot of people get confused by this, and this probably happens in your own life. You know, you deviate from your diet, you eat a ton of food, you wake up, and there's a big disconnect from how you look and how you feel. You know, you're gonna wake up feeling like a whale, but you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna be like, wow, I look incredible. And that's because all that sodium, all those carbs, all that glycogen is just pushing everything out and pumping you up. And a muscle is full of water, right? So if you can really saturate that muscle, it's gonna look its best, it's gonna look its most curved. So the way to manipulate this is you can simply maybe have 100 to 200% of your normal carbs, cut your fats down a bit, and up that sodium the day before a big event. Whether you're going to a beach, a pool party, you just want to look big, you know, to meet up with your buddies or for a workout. Yeah. This is actually a cool way to kind of manipulate that and get this effect. Also, you know, if you're going to the gym before that pump, you could also try some citrulline malate. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get confused by that name, but those are our 5 best tips. A lot of them are more short-term measures, but they will work, and there's something to keep in the back of your head. If you want a long-term fix and you want to be your best self, if you want to go from good to great, click that first link in the description down below for coaching. Sorry for the hiatus, so please smash like. We're going to do more videos like this. We're just talking, dropping knowledge, having fun with it, going back to our roots. Thank you so much for watching.
Peace.